Hi boys and girls, Miss Nelson here. We're just going to talk about how to solve a two-step word problem. So let's go ahead and get started. At the EMIS school dance, 761 slices of pizza were sold. 243 of the slices were cheese, and the rest were pepperoni. How many more slices of pepperoni pizza were sold than cheese? Well, let's go back and look at our silver platter information. Information that they give us in the word problem we don't even have to work for. So I see that there are 761 slices of pizza sold. That's the total number of slices of pizza sold. I also see that we have 243 of the slices were cheese. So let's think about this. We have the total number of slices sold, and we have the total number of cheese slices sold. So how are we going to figure out how many pepperoni slices were sold? Well, if we have the total number of slices and the total number of cheese slices, we need to subtract these two. When we subtract these two, we will get the total number of pepperoni slices sold. So, let's go ahead and plug in our numbers. The total number of slices sold was 761. And the total number of cheese slices sold was 243. So here I have a subtraction problem. I don't know about you, but when I subtract, I sometimes make mistakes. So I like to use the expanded form strategy. You can use whichever strategy makes sense to you. I need to expand out 761. Well, the 7 has a value of 700, plus the 6 has a value of 60, plus the 1 has a value of 1, minus the 2 has a value of 200, plus the 4 has a value of 40, plus 3 has a value of 3. So now I can subtract. I like using this strategy a lot. Well, let's look at 1 minus 3. If I have $1, can I give you $3? No, I do not have enough. So I'm going to need to borrow or exchange. So I'm going to take 10 away from 60. That makes this 50. And I need to add 10 to 1. What is 10 plus 1? Well, that's 11. Now I have 11 minus 3. What is 11 minus 3? 8. Okay, bring down my plus sign. Now I have 50 minus 40. If I had $50, could I give you $40? Yes, I would have 10 left over. Okay, bring down your plus sign. 700 minus 200. Can we do that? Let's think about it. If I had 700 Skittles, do I have enough to give you 200 Skittles? I do. 700 minus 200 is 500. So we have 500 plus 10 plus 8. When I write that in standard form, I get 518. So I can say that 518 pepperoni slices were sold. Well, is that my answer? Is that the question we're asking? Let me go back. I forgot. Let's go back to the top. At the EMIS school dance, 761 slices of pizza were sold. 243 of the slices were cheese, and the rest were pepperoni. Oh, we know how many pepperoni slices there are now, don't we? We know that there were 518, so I'm just going to go 518 right here to help me remember. How many more slices of pepperoni pizza were sold than cheese. Well, how many more tells me that I need to subtract. And I need to subtract pepperoni pizza slices minus cheese pizza slices, and that'll tell me how many more pepperoni there were. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. I'm going to subtract total number of pepperoni slices sold minus what? The total number of cheese slices sold. And when I subtract these two, I will get how many more pepperoni slices than cheese slices. And that's the answer that I am looking for. Let me go ahead and plug in my numbers. Total number of pepperoni slices sold. Well, remember, we went ahead and already solved that right here. That's 518. So 518 minus the total number of cheese slices sold. That was silver platter information, 243. And we will get our answer. Here we are again with a subtraction problem. I'm going to use my expanded form strategy. You can use whichever strategy makes the most sense to you. So I have 500 plus 10 plus 8 minus 200 plus 40 plus 3. I'm going to subtract. If I have 8 cupcakes, can I give you 3 cupcakes? Yes. And I would have 5 cupcakes left over. If I have 10 cupcakes, can I give out 40 cupcakes? Nope, I don't have enough. So I'm going to need to borrow. I'm going to need to exchange. So I'm going to take 100 away from 500 and make this 400. If I take 100 away, that means I need to add 100. So I'm going to add 100 to 10. What's 10 plus 100? 110. So now I have 110 cupcakes. Can I give out 40 cupcakes? Yes. Okay. So what is 110 minus 40? Well, if you're not sure, you could do 11 minus 4. And I know that 11 minus 4 is 70. And I just bring down, 11 minus 4 is 7. And I'm going to bring down my 0 to make that 70. Don't forget to bring down your plus sign too. Okay. Now we have 400 minus 200. What is 400 minus 200? Can we do that? Yes. It is 200. So I have 200 plus 70 plus 5 in standard form. That's 275. So I can say that 275 more pepperoni slices than cheese slices were sold. Whew. Let me box my answer. That was a lot of work. We had to do 2 steps there, but we finally got it. 275 more pepperoni slices were sold than cheese slices.